Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Mayor's Monday Message for March 1st, 2021. March. Spring is right around the corner. So I hope you enjoy. I think that it's going to warm up a little bit later this week. So I hope you're enjoying, and we won't mention that word that I don't mention around the office, but it's at least looking good for the next week. Snow. We don't say it around here. So I had a great morning already. It's a very busy day today at City Hall and with my virtual meetings, and started out at Martin Library with York County Libraries and had a magnificent tour of all the new things that they have planned, including a recording room for music, a green room for video, and my favorite, the 3D printer, and different types of technologies that we'll have to help young people craft things in our community and become the new inventors of tomorrow, which is something that the city really needs. We really need to take a hold of something that we used to have, which is something, a creativity, design. We used to invent a lot of things here in New York, and not as much right now. We've got a great manufacturing industry, one of the best in the country still, but we need to supplement that with new ideas so that we create wealth here in the city. And I'm very excited that the York County Libraries are partnering with many groups around the city to help us give those opportunities to our young people. And, it's not just the traditional reading, but all sorts of new things also. But reading as well is important, and I'm very excited. The Latinos Unidos kicked off their book drive today, and you can go online at the link in the comment there, and they will tell you where and how you can drop off books. And later on this year, the York City Police Department and Latinos Unidos will distribute those books around in our neighborhoods. Speaking of our police department, I have a couple comments on that today. The Police Community Forum is tonight at Still Meadow Church, so the Foro Comunitario con la Policía, and that's esta noche a las 6, tonight at 6 o'clock at Still Meadow Church, 350 Chestnut Street. That's, what is that, 350 Chestnut Street. To meet with Police Commissioner Muldrow and to talk about any kind of things that you want to talk about with the police department. It is an open forum to discuss anything. We know we have some issues in the community, and one of them I want to speak about right now. A decision came out from the courts on Friday regarding police officer Swartz and some allegations against him and the trial board that was working in the city of York. Some people have said that the city buried this, and it's not true. What happened was it went to a court proceeding, and now the court proceeding has now has a finding. What they have found is that the city appropriately came to them to ask for clarification and understanding on the process. And they came back and sent the trial board back and said, finish up your process. And so that's where we are right now. The trial board did not complete accurately or completely their review and reasoning behind their decisions. So it goes back to them. And unfortunately, the court system, justice moves slowly. No matter how this plays out, it's unfortunate that justice moves slowly, but we have a system and we are working within that system. So I don't want anyone to think that that anything got swept under the rug anywhere. We have to wait for the justice process to play out, and both the Fraternal Order of Police and my administration are working and being patient on having that process play out. You can't ever expect us, whether it's my office, the management, so to speak, or the Fraternal Order of Police, the union, you can't expect us to agree on everything. Otherwise, there'd be no reason for either of us. Everything would just go along. Nobody would need managed, and nobody would need to share their concerns about how the management is working. But it's important to know that the Fraternal Order of Police and the mayor's office and the administration of the police commissioner and the executive staff of the police department are all working very closely together on other initiatives to improve responses, to improve training for our officers and how they respond with the public. So I know there's some training that they're working on right now for those for special needs residents, so that they can better understand people with mental special needs, also with mental illnesses. So we are working in conjunction with the Fraternal Order of Police on many items, but you can't expect us to agree on every one. So please be patient with us as we work to have this process play out. I was very pleased on Saturday to join our friends with the newest business in downtown York, Fresh Pressed, the juice bar. I don't know if you saw my live video on Saturday, but they have amazing juices down there. So please, at 21 South Beaver Street, if you love good fresh juice, please join them, again at 21 South Beaver Street. Another beverage update. Today, I didn't even know it, but today is the Downtown York Coffee Crawl. So businesses all across the city, Ironic, Green Bean, Molly's, Prince Street Cafe, I hope I'm not leaving anybody out, but where they're all, it's a special coffee crawl day. I'll be heading to the Prince Street Cafe for a meeting, coincidentally, at 1 o'clock. So it looks like I'm drinking coffee today. I don't normally drink coffee, but I'll drink some coffee today for the coffee crawl. And if you don't drink coffee, remember, Fresh Pressed Juice Bar. So we've got plenty of opportunities for good beverages in downtown. Bunch of good events going on this week with Downtown Inc., Downtown York. We've got First Friday going on. Of course, our regular schedule 5 to 9 on Friday, and downtown shops will be open, and we won't be having any kind of special events because we're still trying to be COVID cautious. However, the shops will be open, and there is actually a special event I forgot about on Friday, and that is the Shamrock Scavenger Hunt. And I'm not sure yet what this is about. I've got to find out a little more detail. Explore downtown York and search for one of the over 60 shamrocks that will be hidden around the Market District on March 1st Friday, and unlock a special offer just for you. There will be shamrocks for discounts and freebies at over 20 different restaurants, boutiques, event spaces, Central Market vendors, and gift shops in the Market District. So more information can be found if you click on that link to downtown York. And what else? Oh, this is something that's very exciting. I love dinosaurs. So there's the dinosaur drive-through at the York Fairgrounds this weekend, March 6th through March 7th, and that is at JurassicWonder.Ticketspice.com/York. But if you just Google it or look on Facebook for Dinosaur Drive-Through, there is a Dinosaur Drive-Through event coming right here. The greatest little dinosaur show on earth. So they've got life-size dinosaurs out there, and it's a drive-through, and it's $12 for a whole carload. So pile everybody in. If you're as much of a nerd as I am, maybe it'll even be a date for you. So I'm going to see if I can find somebody to take to the dinosaur drive-through on Saturday and Sunday this weekend. So all sorts of great things going on this week here in the city of York, and I hope to see you around the city. Have a good one.